This cut paper from Mexico, or Papel Picado, has deep indigenous roots. Before the Spanish colonized, indigenous people were using a paper made from mulberry and fig bark. That paper, called amatl, was what was used to make these codices. And knives made from obsidian were used to cut them and to make things like this. If you had a health problem or a problem with a family member or your pineapples weren't growing, you could take those problems to a shaman who would cut the paper into healing shapes as a way of communing with or invoking spirits. When the Spanish colonized, they banned the production of amatl and thus the many rituals it was used in. Many indigenous people were forced to do their shopping at Spanish-owned marketplaces, which sold paper from China. Some of that paper already came with stencils on it. So when people in Mexico continued making cut paper, it was influenced by those stencils. And now papel picado is made by stacking up to 50 pieces of tissue paper or papel de China together and punching out a design on top. It can celebrate many stages of life like weddings, but it's especially important during Dia de los Muertos. The paper flutters in the slightest breeze, which means it's almost always moving. And the fact that it's very fragile and frays over time is a part of the art form. It represents the impermanence and transitory nature of life, as well as the beauty of those transitions. Whether it's from childhood to adulthood, or between this world and another plane of existence.